Hello and welcome to Jürgen Klopp. All the stats here on YouTube. If you are enjoying the content, do make sure you subscribe for much more. We're in the company of former Liverpool striker Neil Mellor and Opta's Michael Reid as we focus on the impact that Jürgen Klopp made on that Premier League era. And one of the most impressive tables you will see amongst all of these is how he arrived back in October of 2015 and how many games he won in the Premier League since then, Neil.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have to remember that this was a time where Manchester City under Pep as well have been a real force in the Premier League, and to compete and the amount of points we've had in that time is quite incredible. And you can see there, since Klopp's arrival back in 2015 in the October, only Manchester City have got more points, no one even close. Look at Arsenal, I mean, nearly 100 points behind. So it has felt like it's been a two-horse race for a number of seasons, and we've got so many points. What we hit, over 90 in 3 of those seasons. So yeah, it's been really, really good to watch under Jürgen.
And how does that compare points per game against other Premier League managers?
Unsurprisingly, it's one of the best ever. Now, Guardiola's going to be top. We've seen that Man City were top of that list at 2.36, but Klopp 2.11, the third best rate of any manager with 100 or more Premier League games. There's only Guardiola and Ferguson above him. Look at who is above: Mancini, Conte, Mourinho, Wenger, even Arteta at Arsenal, who've gone for the lead the last couple of years, but Klopp's way out ahead of even them. So yeah, an astonishing record. And just to show him, maybe he deserved more than one Premier League title. We've got the amount of times he got 90 plus points in the season, which was 3 times. Only Guardiola's done that more again. Now, Ferguson's had 21 seasons in the Premier League and did it 3 times. Klopp's had 9 in the Premier League and done it 3 times. So, and they're the only managers to do it. Mourinho, Conte, Wenger to complete the list. So yeah, remarkable. Really, probably deserved more than one league. But
what strikes you about that?
I've got a little stat for you. Here we go. In 3 of those 90 plus seasons, Liverpool's tally of 99 was enough to clinch the title in 2019-20. Incredible that 97 points the season before and 92 in 21-22 wasn't enough to win 2 more titles. Such was the quality, of course, of Manchester City at that time.
And in that 1920 season, just being hard to beat. I mean, we talk about the goals, but you know, being a stubborn team was a big hallmark of that Liverpool success.
I think we had everything that season, didn't we? We were stubborn, we were hard to beat. We could come back when certainly we were behind in games. We could absolutely destroy teams as well. We had absolutely everything. And for me, that was probably one of the best Liverpool sides I've seen for a long time, that period.
Unbeaten runs for a Premier League manager?
Remember that season, Liverpool were unbeaten so far from the start until Watford ended it, of all teams. But it was part of a run of 44 games unbeaten, Liverpool, at the start of that season. Now, there's only Arsenal's Invincibles team. They went 49 all told over the few seasons. But Chelsea's, Mourinho's best was 40. Look at Guardiola's best is 30. And Liverpool went 44 under Klopp. And we can also look at winning runs as well, because as part of this run, Liverpool had a run of 17, then drew with Manchester United at Old Trafford, then won the next 18 in a row. So they won 35 out of 36 Premier League games. So back-to-back, did 2 of the 3 best winning runs we've ever seen by Premier League managers. There's only Klopp and Guardiola even in the top 5 here, which is something in itself.
What kind of achievement was it to win the Premier League? Certainly set against what they were up against with Man City.
Yeah, I mean, when Jürgen came in, he sort of thought we could possibly win the league. Did we actually believe him? Not sure we did, but he produced it. And he produced it with some quite incredible football. It really was. Some of the results that season, some of the performances, some of the standout moments, if you think back to that season, was quite remarkable. This was one of them. What's that? Villa Park. Remember this one? 1-1 away at Villa. Put someone at the back post, they might clear it. They didn't. Sadio Mane. Injury time winning goal. That was a big moment. That was just before Christmas. Big moment in the season. This one against City. City were moaning about a handball, remember? Yeah. Never going to get given. This was the first season of VAR as well. And there we go, for Fabinho getting the first goal. We'd just come back from winning the World Club Cup. First game back, Leicester away. Comfortably winning that. Trent was magnificent. What a great goal that was. And one of my favourite moments under Jürgen, beating Manchester United, always good, isn't it? This was January. 1-0, Salah's pace, the power to hold off the defender and the clinical finishing as well. That made it 2-0. We went 16 points clear with a game in hand, and Alisson sprinted the length of the pitch to celebrate. But they were some of the big moments in that season, weren't they? And obviously to lifting the trophy, unfortunately there was no fans allowed inside the stadium because of COVID at the time, but it was a unique season. It really was. And that man delivered that from when he took over. Incredible.
And that again, Michael, such a big hallmark that Liverpool never got beat at Anfield. That was just the thing, you turned up and thought, how many is it going to be by today?
Yeah, that season was a completely unbeaten season at Anfield, as was the season before, and as was the season before that. And we're going to look at this table here for how many times managers and teams have achieved unbeaten home season. Klopp's had 4, so there was 2017-18, 18-19, 19-20, and then 21-22. So you can see Mourinho's the only one who's also done that. Look, Guardiola's only on 1. Ferguson and Wenger, so long in the Premier League, both only did it 3 times. Now, of course, there were 3 back-to-back, so that unbeaten home run involving all 3 of those seasons was the second longest run of unbeaten home games by any team. Now, remember, Mourinho's Chelsea were also on 4 unbeaten home seasons, so their top were there with 86. Liverpool 68, beating even Bob Paisley's best there with 63. So incredible record at Anfield. 148 Premier League games at Anfield in front of fans, and only lost 6, which is astonishing.
It's like a stat off this. You must have another one for us.
Come on then, here we go. Yeah, so if you don't count behind closed doors games, obviously all that COVID time, none of the fans there. Since being beaten by Crystal Palace in April 2017, Liverpool didn't lose a home league game until we faced newly promoted Leeds in October 2022. So that's a run of 84 unbeaten in front of fans. That's just too short now of what Chelsea's record was, which was 86.
The mentality monsters wasn't just a phrase that he coined loosely. This was by the amount of Liverpool games that they won so late on.
Yeah. I mean, we did blow teams away in terms of winning games comfortably, but it was that mentality to keep going. And I mean, the amount of points we won late on in games, it was just quite incredible. So many late winning goals, so many to pick from, and we all have our own favourites, don't we? I'm sure Origi's quite high up on the list for many.
Off your seat late on. 90th minute winners, there were quite a few of them, Michael.
18 is the total over 9 years, so 2 a season is the average there. And by a manager, that is the 3rd most ever. Now, Fergie time is a big thing in the Premier League. It was known for being that. Ferguson's Man United got 16 90th minute winners, and their Klopp is on 18. There's only Wenger and Moyes who, again, both had significantly more games more than double the number of games in the Premier League Klopp has had, and they're the only 2 above him. So yeah, more 90th minute winners than even Fergie time.
What were your favourites then? The Fergie time thing makes me laugh because it was just synonymous, wasn't it? You just thought they're going to win this late on. That's what opposition fans are thinking about Liverpool now.
Yeah, I think so. But also the players as well. The opposition must have been thinking they're going to keep going right the way to the end. Here we go, a little selection for you. Bringing back a few smiles. Some of these late winning goals. Norwich should just equalised in the 92nd minute. You're thinking, oh, 4-4, drop 2 points. Lallana, 5-4. Have a bit of that. Brilliant. January of Klopp's first season. Mane. Added on time away at Goodison, 1-0. What a moment that was. Love that one. But I mentioned it before, Origi. I think to many, this will be a favourite. Everyone's thinking, what's Van Dijk doing? What's Pickford doing? And what a moment that was. And the celebrations, Klopp on the pitch. Some might not remember this one, but this was big. Title-winning season. Milner's penalty to win against Leicester, 2-1. And that Alisson one. What he'd been through personally to score was absolutely magnificent. A couple of Nunez ones to finish with, which were this season. I felt like a big win, didn't it, at Newcastle when he scored those ones. And this as well, in front of the away fans. Brilliant from McAllister. Great header from Nunez. And that felt like a big moment at the time. So a little selection. You'll have your favourite. I'm sticking with Origi.